Hey guys, this is Matt LaPorta with LaPorta Sports. Today we're going to talk a little bit about your pregame approach during batting practice. Now I understand some of you guys might not be able to hit on a field before a game, like you do in the minors or in the big leagues. I'm assuming some colleges and travel ball, maybe that you get that opportunity. But really it can apply to whether you're hitting on the field or whether you're hitting in the cage. My approach was something that kind of developed over time, and the way you go about it is going to develop over time. But it's really important for you to get a routine that you're comfortable with for your batting practice routine, because that's just a part of your game that you need to get comfortable with and feel great about, right? You don't need to be working on too many things during batting practice before the game. It's more of a routine. It's part of that structure that gives you confidence to go into the game and be successful. I know guys like Barry Bonds would get in. He would be feeling so good at times where he would take 4 or 5 balls and he would feel great, and he'd walk out of the cage and he'd be done. I'm not saying you go out and do that, right? I'm just saying that it's about more of a mental side of the game as opposed to that physical side, I think. So my routine, what I would do was I'd really try to work through the middle of the field, kind of that first round. Stay focused on hitting, line drives right through the middle of the field, right through the L screen would always be my goal. And then, we kind of would let the ball travel a little more and hit it to right center the next round. Next round, try to go left center. We'd mix in there, maybe a round of moving the runner. We do some situational work. I think it's important for us as hitters to not just go out and hit during batting practice, but have a mindset of what we're doing. Hey, guys on third, infield's in, I need to get the ball elevated, right? So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a ball that's up in the zone. Or hey, guys on third, no outs, I gotta get this guy in, infield's back. Let's get on top of something. So maybe look at a ball that's kind of a lower ball so you can hit a ground ball somewhere. So it just situational things like that, and we'll go over situational hitting in other videos. But right now it's more about that kind of pre-game routine on hitting. So again, depending on how many you get, a lot of teams will do 5 or 4 rounds or 5 rounds of 5 to 7 balls. And so I've already given you 3 rounds. So I've given you back up the middle, right center, left center. So the next one I'm going to give you is kind of that 4th round. By now you should be feeling good and ready to kind of unload a little bit here. And so this is the one where let's drive the ball. My objective was let's drive the ball out of the ballpark to dead center, right? I know that's not everybody's objective, and I'm not saying my way's the right way, the perfect way. There's other guys that hit totally different than that, and they do fantastic, right? It's more about you thinking about what is my routine? How do I get in a routine? And so then in the 5th round we go through, and we're gonna just kind of, we're gonna stay back through the middle, maybe left center, turn on a couple balls. It's good to feel that, it's good to feel you turning on a couple balls, but again, not spinning off of the ball, staying through the ball and driving that baseball. And so that kind of would round out our batting practice pre-game routine.